Hello students, I hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to begin with the first chapter of chemistry, 8th standard, and this chapter has got two parts. So I'm going to begin with the first part of the chapter, matter. Let us begin with the definition of matter. Matter is anything that takes up space, has mass, which means it can be perceived by our physical senses. Matter is made up of tiny particles. We all know that there are three different states of matter: solid, liquid, and the gaseous state. All the three states of matter are different from each other on the basis of their molecular arrangement, which we have already discussed. So quickly we are going to do a short revision to understand the difference between solid, liquid and the gases. In solids, the molecules are very closely or tightly packed. They are rigid, and that is the reason they have a fixed shape and they have a fixed volume. Where in case of liquids, they are not rigid. The molecules are little bit far from each other. They have got no fixed shape and no fixed volume. But in case of gases, the molecules are very far from each other, and that is the reason gases have no fixed shape, neither fixed volume. Further, all the three states of matter are interconvertible, which means one state of matter can be converted into another state of matter. This is called as the interconversion of matter, the phenomena of change of matter from one state to another state and back to the original state by altering the conditions of temperature and pressure is called as interconversion of matter. The various states of matter can be interchanged into one another by altering the conditions, and there are two different conditions and very important. First is the temperature and the other is pressure. Now broadly, matter is divided into two main categories. There's a table which is given on your screen. It's very important. So students, do one thing, pause this video for a while and make this table or copy down the content. So the two broad categories of matter are mixtures and pure substance. Mixtures are divided into two categories: homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures, whereas the pure substance is also divided into two broad categories: elements and compounds. As we can see in the table that the elements are further divided into two categories, which are metals and non-metals. Further, the metals are again divided into two categories: magnetic and non-magnetic. Homogeneous materials or homogeneous mixtures. A homogeneous material is a material that consists of uniform composition throughout. It is a material that is characterized by its inability to be separated mechanically into different materials. A characteristic of homogeneous material is that it is made up of only one compound or element. Now please underline this property, it's very important, note it down. A characteristic of homogeneous material is that it is made up of only one compound or element. Third, there are several types of common homogeneous materials, which include some types of ceramics, metals, plastics, alloys, papers, boards, resins or coatings. Heterogeneous mixtures or heterogeneous materials. A mixture in which different materials can be distinguished easily. Now this can also be defined in another way, that the materials which have different compositions and different properties in their different parts are called heterogeneous materials. There are some examples noted down, Like in a marble rock, we can see grey or red grains of other materials. Now, pure substance. Its definition is a substance that consists of only one element or compound. It does not contain any other substance in any proportions. It can also be defined as a pure substance is made up of only one kind of atoms or molecules such that its composition remains same or constant throughout. Examples are gold, silver, water, and some common salts. For example, sodium chloride, we often call it common salt, is a substance because it has 23 parts of sodium and 35.5 parts of chlorine by weight in its composition. Similarly, we have got pure alcohol, pure water, pure gold, pure silver are the substances. States of matter and their properties. Students, I have already discussed this topic in my very first video, so we are now going to proceed further. Now we are going to discuss a very important theory known as kinetic molecular theory of matter. Postulates of this kinetic molecular theory are: first, matter is composed of tiny particles called molecules. As I have already told you that all the three states of matter, whether solid, liquid or gas, they are made up of small particles which are called as molecules. Second, the particles are in constant motion and therefore possess kinetic energy. Students, there is a term kinetic energy. I just want to tell you one thing, that kinetic energy means something having some sort of velocity or something which is in motion. Anything which is in motion or has some velocity is said to possess kinetic energy. So the particles are in constant motion and therefore it is said that they possess kinetic energy. Third, the particles possess potential energy as a result of it attracting or repelling each other. Next, the average particle speed increases as the temperature increases. The last one, the particles transfer energy from one to another during collision, in which no net energy is lost from the system, which means it holds the law of conservation of energy. This completes the first part of the chapter. Students, I have given you a worksheet. You can download it from the link given. Thank you for watching. Study well, stay home, stay safe.